Okay. Good morning. Um, yeah. Good morning. Um, I'm in the office. I'm in the office on a Sunday morning. Um, I did promise the wife that I wouldn't be doing that, but here I am, and there's a reason for that. As you know, as some of you know. Oh, let me forget before I forget. Uh, good morning to my friends over in the Caribbean and in New York, and to you guys over in California. You're probably still sleeping, but when you see this, good morning. Definitely a good morning to all my friends here in the UK, my friends in South Africa and in Europe, and the guys in Iceland. I must mention you. I should have been with you this weekend, but COVID stopped that. So good morning to you over there in Iceland, and to my friends over in Sweden, Finland, all the Scandinavian countries. Siska, whose birthday was earlier, yes, yesterday. Hello to you. Good evening to my friends over in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Singapore. Sabina, hello to you, and to Thailand, my friend over there. Yes, and good evening to my friends over in Brisbane, particularly Katie and my friend Dale over in Hervey Bay. I think it's Hervey Bay, Hervey Bay, something over there. I should come and visit you sometime soon. So anyway, here I am. I'm in the office Sunday morning, and ordinarily I used to do that when I had loads and loads of work on. But I have to tell you, for the last 12 months, I've been reducing the number of clients that I've been dealing with and the amount of stuff that I have to deal with here in this office. And the plan was to get to a position where I wasn't working for other people. Now, I know that sounds funny when you say that you're self-employed and you're working for other people, but fundamentally, if you're self-employed, unless you're creating a product that you're selling to an end customer, if you're selling B2B, then you're definitely working for other people. So I've been doing that for more than 20 years. And in that time, in the course of consultancy, I've learned about business and the kind of mistakes that people make in business. And my job has always been to fix those kind of mistakes. I'm not exactly a Mr. Fix It, but that's what I used to do. So you get to a certain point where you're just kind of fed up of cleaning up everybody's crap, to put it mildly. You're just fed up of waiting in shit every single day. So I when I first started self-employment, I was looking for something that I needed to be doing, and I didn't have a product. I didn't have anything that people would want to buy. So it was always a case that I have to go and help other people. And one of the books that I was reading at the time was by Zig Ziglar, and he was saying if you help enough other people get what they want, you will always get what you want. And the concept was if you help somebody make £1 million and you're getting a 10% fee, if you do that 10 times, then you've earned £1 million yourself. So the logic of that seemed really reasonable, and that's the way I built my consultancy business. The problem was that not everybody that I dealt with actually generated money. So it's a bit like trading stocks and shares. And I'm not sure of particular percentages, but I'm sure this is very close. But I know that when you deal in stocks and shares, like a good percentage of what you do doesn't make any money. You make losses. And that's what happened with consultancy work. 70% of the work I did didn't produce any money whatsoever. But 30% did. And that 30% paid for all my losses, paid for all my operating costs. And that's how I've survived to this very day. But it also involved me speaking to a lot of people. It also involved me running around the country ever so lot. And when you get to a certain age, you start getting tired of that same old rubbish and you just want to stop and do something else. So, as I say, when I first started, I didn't have a product, but I realized that these last 20 years, that's been my apprenticeship. That's been me collecting information, knowledge that I can reduce into writing, into video form, and create my own online course. So, I've been thinking about this for a long, long time. And it was only sort of last September, October, November that I started looking to see how I could do that, what was involved in doing that, who I'd need to speak to, and where I'd host this kind of online course so people get things done. Tried a number of things, And I eventually got it right in my head sometime about February, beginning of February this year. And that's why, if you look at my Kingmaker Facebook group, you'll see that there's a date on there, 29th of February 2020, because I believe that's when I'd have this course ready, up and running, ready for sale. Now, I'm still working on the course. Here we are, a good sort of 20 plus weeks later, uh, and I'm still not finished because there's a lot of work involved in the course. I didn't realize quite how much. You can't just throw something together and call it a course and charge money for it. So this is the reduction of 20 years worth of knowledge and income and expertise, the common things that I meet in business. And my concept after this period of time is that I never go into a new situation where the job is to fix the business. The job is to fix the business owner, and then the business owner and myself, we can fix that business. So this course, I've put a deadline on myself. The course is due to be ready on Sunday, the 28th of June, which is only 2 weeks away. So that's why I'm here on a Sunday morning, just trying to do some extra work because there's a lot of work involved. I've got to get it right because if somebody's paying for it, they want to be certain that this course is going to do what it says on the tin. So the concept, the thinking behind the course is that inside of you, there's a better version just waiting to get out. Because somewhere in some parallel universe, there's another version of me that's got to this level of success 20 years earlier. And now he's retired and he's been living a comfortable life with his beautiful wife. Now, my wife's been, oh, I shouldn't say that my wife's been giving me tip, but the truth is, my wife retired quite a while ago and she wants to know why we are not retired. So I've got 2 years left of working. And at the end of that 2 year period, my birthday in June 22, 2022, I shall be retiring. So these next 2 years, I am just working for me. I've cancelled all my old clients, and my job is to get this course ready. So the course, as I say, the premise on the course is that inside of you, there's a better version waiting to get out. And the promise, what the course is meant to do, is help you to develop genuine transformation, the kind of transformation that other people can see and that they can recognize. And the purpose of it, the end result, will be that to be able to help you to move confidently in the future. The course title in total is called the Kingmaker Program. And you may have seen on a number of my feeds, a lot of my social media, that it's talking about James Brown, oh, well, actually, James Wendell Brown, the Kingmaker. Now, the first three modules of the course are the one that are ready for everybody. So at the end of the first three module, which are basically about self-mastery, it's about finding yourself, working out who you're supposed to be. I'm still trying to sort out some music for that, actually, now I think about it. There's a Heather Small song that talks about you've got to search for the hero inside yourself. And that's fundamentally what this self-mastery part of the course is. It's helping you find who that hero is, the true you, and help that person get out. And then the further from modules 4 to 12, they're all about developing the kingmaker inside you. Now, after doing the first three modules, you might decide that you want to be an astronaut. Now, I can't help you with that. But if you've done the first three modules of the course, you know if you want to be an astronaut, then you know which direction you need to go in. Now, if you want to be a kingmaker within your own environment, within your family, within your working environment, then you need to come to me and do the second part of the training. But the first part of the course, the first three modules, the self-mastery part of the course, those are the bits that I'm working on now that I need to have ready for you within the next couple of weeks. And I say that the outcome of the course is to help you to move confidently into the future. Now, I am I could have done the course a lot simpler, a lot easier, and it would have been a lot cheaper. But then you wouldn't have got true value from it. Because I believe that everybody needs a little bit of TLC. And TLC in this case stands for transformation, leadership, and some kind of catalyst that will make you move on in your life. So, I mean, I say to my business colleagues, if you're stuck in whatever situation that you're on, either with work or a job, and you need to move on and somebody's holding you back, you need to find your own self mastery and get out of the situation. So the TLC, the TLC part of it is what's taking the time. I've got to be able to convince myself before I offer it that this course will do exactly what it says on the tin. And the idea is to help you develop self mastery, to find the true you, to find the true hero within inside yourself, so you can move confidently in the future. So I just wanted to let you know what I'm doing here in the office on a Sunday morning, but I just wanted to let you know that's what my plans are for the next 2 years. My job is going to help you to help yourself move confidently in the future. Um, we'll have something more to talk about again next week. And then the week after that, that will be the launch of the course. I'm going to make it available to everybody. And certainly, if you want to get, first refusal, first access to that course, then obviously just head on over to the Kingmaker group. I think it's called. If you search for Kingmaker, it will be there. An actual sign. The URL is stroke group stroke King JB. So if you go there and join that group gets first knowledge of all the new stuff that I bring in, and you can go there and sort of pre-register for the course. And obviously, I'll throw you in some kind of discount because obviously your friends and family. Listen, I'll speak to you again next Sunday. Love you loads. Bye now.